There is a breakdown communication.
Hi and welcome to Sierra Leone, the headquarters for West African Relief Operations. My name is Kadiatu Kamara and I was born here in Sierra Leone in Freetown. When I was younger here and before I went to the UK, I used to have to fetch water from long distances, very early in the morning, wake up at 5 o'clock just to go and fetch water to come take a shower for school. When I went to the UK, I just opened the tap in the morning and there's water and you take it for granted. But here, the people struggle just to get water to drink or to bathe or to look after their children. At West African Relief, we have formulated our own custom-designed benefit delivery system that not only address specific areas of assistance, but also incorporates within them procedures of implementations that ensure the transparency of our operations to the public, whilst delivering the maximum assistance and benefits to West Africans from generous supporters like yourself. Our benefit delivery system we've divided them in different phases, and phase 1 provides clean and safe water. Clean and safe water obviously is very important because, well, without clean water, people get malaria, they get sick, unfortunately they die, and that is the reality of it. And so we're providing clean and safe water and a specific area for people to go and wash their clothes. So you separate the drinking water from the washing. You know, you can't drink the same water you used to wash your clothes. They're not contacting me. I'll show you where I used to live and how I used to struggle for water. I'm not going to fetch water myself today, but I'll show you exactly what it's like to live in Sierra Leone, to live in some West African countries. And not have water to drink and not have water to bathe or to even cook. So come and I'll show you around. Like I said before, I was going to show you how I used to live before I was lucky enough to go to the UK, and the importance and the struggle I had to go through. Like I said, I was going to show you the struggles I had to go through just to get decent drinking water. So this is Blackhall Road in Freetown. This is my area where I used to live, where I grew up. And I'm going to take you guys to the house where I used to come from to actually go and fetch water. Because I lived a little bit down there, but just think about people who are living right up there, who have to fetch water, carry and climb up these hills and actually take water all the way there just so they can drink. Something that should just be there. You know, but for these people, it's a privilege to have clean water. So the West African Relief, I think it's they're tackling the real problem, the real issues, and that's what I think it's all about. And this is the back of the house where I used to live. The top was actually burned down by rebels. The night I was talking about, when they came and attacked us, the top was burned down by the rebels. This is where I used to come from and fetch water. I'd either go up there, use that road there, or go down here and carry the way these guys carry. I don't you. And like, he probably needs that water just for himself to go shower, because usually he'll like carry that and like one more in the hand there. Struggle. I remember when I was living here, I used to be sick a lot. I was always in and out of hospitals. So it's a real shame because these things are basic. These things are just things you have. You were born and there was water and sanitation and light in the world. But some of us haven't been that lucky. That's the cemetery, and because when I was growing up here, the roads up there were so bad. Now it's good. Now it's good, but it was so bad back then, and I used to fall all the time. I would come all the way from where we've come from with water, and just right there I would fall, and everything will spill. Yep, and I'd have to go again and fetch more water and come back. And if I didn't want to use that road because I was scared, I'd have to come through in the cemetery. I used to think that people would come up and get me. But I've been fortunate to leave this place and kind of go and learn a different way of life. And that's why being a part of the West African Relief is so important to me, because I feel I can now give back in the small way that I can. So let's do it. As you guys can see, this is just the beginning of the journey, of a very long journey to get water. So enjoy the walk. That is 5 gallons of water in a boy who looks 12. Yeah. Carry that. It's a little bit more of a walk, I'm afraid.
But it's harder with it on your head, yeah?
It's much more harder when you're coming up. And the thing is, when it's in your head, when it's on your head, is you're actually climbing a hill. It's worse because you're climbing with so much in your head. By the way, we're still going to fetch water. This is still the journey. We haven't yet arrived where we actually fetch the water, so let's get going. What you see the people doing now, they're breaking the pipes just so they can get water, because the distance to go is just too far. This is an elderly woman who has had to go. She doesn't want to do the wrong thing, so she's gone a bit further to get some water. But what they're doing now is they're breaking the pipes just so they can get water. They don't want to go an extra mile, to get the water, and you can only blame them so much, but that's what they're doing right now. And this is just for something so basic, for something so that you just have, that you should just have. And this is the struggle people have to go through just so they can drink water that they can say is clean, But with the help of West African Relief, I'm sure a lot will change. I'm very, very positive. So he's come to fetch water, and I'm just going to ask him, really, because I've been away from this for a while, but really what it's like still. So, how una the struggle na yaso for water?
Let's see. We suffer with water too much.
So you dey comot for can get? I dey comot for can get.
And how many times does he come every day?
How much say they come for day for can get? The whole day. They get water no more. So let water no short. So he's here. They come like all day because we probably have like big tanks in the house. So they'll come here, fetch and go turn, fetch and go turn. So they probably sometimes put a day or two aside just for that, so that there wouldn't be any lack of water in the house. And this is his brother, so it's like a family thing. They do it together.
Okay. And the names?
Asmana Kuruma. Mohammed Kuruma.
And Sumana and Mohammed Kuruma.
Okay. God
Now,
bless
thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna take you guys now to see where we used to actually wash the clothes, because we just thought it would be too much work if we actually fetch water and came here and washed our clothes. So we take on the weekends usually we'll take our things and go to this place where I'm gonna take you to. That's where we wash all the clothes. We're here in a place called Gonga. This is where we used to wash the clothes, because we didn't want, like I said earlier, we didn't want to go and fetch fresh water and use it to wash clothes. So we'll come here. There's a well just back there. At the moment, I think it's dried, so they're waiting for the water to come. And we'll just come here and wash our things. The water is not that clean, but you know, it's what we had really, and it's what these people have now. As you can see now the water that they have to wash their clothes. I mean, you wouldn't use it to do anything. You wouldn't use that in Europe to do anything. But this is what they're using now to wash clothes. This is what I used to use to wash clothes. It wasn't hygienic, but it was all I had, and it's all these people still have here. So I think there's much to do. All the help that can be given is welcome, basically. The thing is, this is just one place. I can take you to 10 different places. You know, all these things, you know, they get to us. This is why West African Relief is doing something about it. Because there's, you know, you can see things and say, oh, that's so sad, that's so sad. But it doesn't make any difference if you don't help, if you don't actually contribute. And that's what we're trying to do at West African Relief, to actually do it and not just talk it, to actually do it. So we're here. This is just the beginning.
There is a breakdown. There is a breakdown. There is a breakdown. Communication breakdown. There is a breakdown. There is a breakdown.